equivalence points. Up to date, you will only have, or will only be aware of, something called the end point. The end point is when an indicator changes colour during a chemical reaction, usually neutralisation. An equivalence point is slightly different. An equivalence point is when the number of moles of titrant, so that's the stuff in the burette, is equal to the number of moles of analyte. We call it analyte. Basically, it's the stuff that's in your flask, the stuff that you're titrating against. So it's when the number of moles are equal. Now, we see that happening on this pH curve here, and the way to work out and determine the equivalence point is to do two extrapolations. Now, you'll have done something similar to this when you did entropy. So you take the first trend here, extrapolate it forwards, the other trend here, extrapolate it back. Then what you do is you take the steepest portion of the graph and you draw a line directly through it. And this is going to give you 2 points, this point here, this point here. What you then do is take a measurement of it. In this case it's 90, so at 45, exactly half of the height of the line. You then read along across, and this will give you the pH value at the equivalence point. You can also read down from this point here, so down from the sharpest point. This is the equivalence point, and this is the volume of titrant at the equivalence point. So quite often two values that you do need to be able to work out from a graph.